Let's go.
Well, hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Danny Dwyer, and welcome to the Humane Society for Southwest Washington's 16th annual live auction. Things look a little bit different. It's 2020, and we are all experiencing some different things this year. As you may notice, tonight we're not outdoors at a winery, we're indoors doing our live auction, and it's going to be a little bit different, but I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of fun. While we aren't gathered together tonight at the wineries, we are all gathered in spirit, and there's one thing that the animals are all counting on us tonight. Now, I want to talk to you about my best friend and my fur baby, Maui. Yeah, he's a 70-pound silver lab, 2 years old, loves to run, jump, and play, always has a ball in his mouth, and sometimes he thinks he's a 7-pound chihuahua that loves to sleep in my bed with my wife and I in the middle of the night. So, as you can imagine, I'm not the only one in this group who loves animals. We are surrounded by them this evening. In fact, last year, the Humane Society for Southwest Washington adopted over 5,100 dogs, cats, puppies, and bunnies, and they adopted them for new families. Now, the Pacific Northwest is known as the animal-loving region in the United States. Now, we are an organization that loves to help out animals and people. Whether it's a family that's ready for their child's first pet, whether it's a senior citizen who just needs a companion, or a single person, or maybe better yet, a veteran who needs somebody on their side while they suffer from PTSD. Think about all those roles that the animals play in daily lives. It dawns on me that animals really do have a big job. Now, people are gathered tonight at small house events around the region. They're gathered on their couch, in their bedrooms, and they're all with family and friends, and we have such a fun evening in store for you guys. You are gonna love what we have. It's gonna be a great time, I promise you. Now, this is the happy half hour. This is the perfect time to get a bite to eat, bust open that fryer, throw in some cheese sticks, maybe some buffalo wings, grab a glass of wine. Maybe it's red, maybe it's white, or maybe just your favorite beverage. Whatever it is, make sure you're ready to go. And the most important thing is, make sure that your phones are ready to go. You want to plug them in now, get them charged up, because the last thing you want to do is have that battery die on you when you're going for that special item. Now, if you're joining us and have not signed up to bid or participate tonight, you certainly have time to do that. We are not ready to go just yet. You can get online right now. Go to hssw.org/bid. The Humane Society has a lot of friends who want to acknowledge a special friend of the animals. You know, 3 years ago, the organization contacted State Senator Annette Cleveland and asked her if she would help Washington State Humane Societies around the globe. And she provides veterinary service for low-income families. She worked tirelessly, in and out, day and night, 2 sessions in the Senate to help get that law changed. She also helped frame the message with other state legislatures around our beautiful state. The bill was signed a year and a half later by the governor. Today, because of Senator Cleveland, low-income families have better access to care for their pets. Now, we have some amazing partners that you're going to meet tonight. Columbia River Veterinary Specialist is the title sponsor of this year's auction.
This is Birdie. We're with Columbia River Veterinary Specialist, a 24-hour emergency and specialty hospital located right here in Vancouver, Washington. Every year, our team looks forward to supporting the Humane Society, and this year's no different. We're extremely proud to say that we are the title sponsor for this year's auction. What's that? What's that? Birdie wants you to know that we have been partnering with the Humane Society since 2014. Back then, we were looking for an organization that had a strong sense of community and was the perfect fit with us. We found the Humane Society, and here we are. Most importantly, they had a passion for making a difference in the lives of pets and the people who love them. Won't you join Birdie and I in celebrating all of the hard work the Humane Society has accomplished this year? They are the true Hollywood stars in our eyes.
Honest, who doesn't love, especially a little dog like that wrapped up in a fur, a boa? Come on, you gotta love them, right? This is my first year emceeing the event, and I'm truly honored, and I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely loving all the animals that you're gonna see tonight on the videos with us and in-house. It's amazing. I'd like to introduce you to my partner for this evening. You've probably seen him a time or two. He's been with us for many years. I'm talking about Greg Kuroga. He's been the Humane Society's main auctioneer. And Greg, nice to have you in-house with me tonight, buddy.
Oh, Danny, the pleasure is all mine. It's great to be here with you, and it's great to be here with all of you as well. I know I wish that we could all be together, but hey, you know what? Being here in studio with Danny and the staff, you can't see the staff, but the staff are all here in studio with us. It's the next best thing. And since I couldn't bring the whole family with me this year, I thought I would, bring a picture of me and my dog as well. This is a picture of me and Loki. He's been there for me and our whole family throughout the year. He's been a lifesaver because early on in the year when we were like, okay, it's time for us to quarantine or stay at home or whatever it is, like I got out for walks with Loki and got to get out of the house and get a little introspection and spend some time with him. And really that helped put everything in perspective, especially at a time when it really felt like things were gonna go a little bit crazy. And look, while we know that our mission tonight is to save the lives of cats and dogs, Danny, I think we really know whose lives are being saved here. So keep that in mind. Actually, better yet, keep that in your heart. Bid with your hearts and not your minds tonight, because we have a great show lined up for you. And though Danny and I are here in the studio together, you can still be part of the show. In fact, we are counting on you. The puppies, the kittens, they are counting on you. If you haven't yet, please go to hssw.org/bid, get logged in and ready to roll. In fact, I hope you've already been bidding on all of the auction packages. There are amazing travel packages with long expiration dates, wine, because we all need more wine this year.
Yes, we do.
And some really fun experiences as well.
We're going to give you a chance to listen to some great music by one of our own local favorites, Mr. Mac Potts. He's a local musician who started playing piano at 18 months old. This man has so much talent, it's crazy. He's classically trained, but has gone off on all sorts of directions. He is a master at the piano. This is a long list of, he doesn't really need me to tell all you about, but you've seen him before. We're all proud of our own hometown superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mac Potts.
Hi, I'm Rowena with Team Go with Row Real Estate, Windermere. I am a huge supporter of the Southwest Washington Humane Society for so many reasons. Most of all, I love animals. I always wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I wanted 100 dogs. I still want 100 dogs. And then I wanted to open up a dog rescue, but I realized I'm very limited as one person. So I decided to join forces and help support as much as I can the Southwest Washington Humane Society. They do so much work day in and day out that all of us together can support. I can't work for them because I would take home all of the animals. I also know it would break my heart. I can't even walk in there without crying, but they go in there every day and they fight the fight to help end animal abuse and neglect. And because of that, I support them as much as I can with my time, my talents, and my treasure. I'm so very grateful for all that they do and all that they are. They are my true heroes. Thank you for being here tonight, and please give as much as you can.
Oh, Rowena, you have a heart as big as that table. And in case no one's ever told you, 100 dogs takes an army. It's a lot of support you're going to need, girl. But listen, think about this for a second. Think about what the team has to take on when they take on 8,000 animals. It's a big support system. Now, sponsors play a huge role in bringing this night together, and it's a very special night. We promise you, you're going to love this. There are early investors into our program, and we are grateful that they believe in our work and our mission. Folks, we're getting close to the moment. It's almost the main event. But before we get to that, let's listen to another amazing song from Mr. Mac Potts. I told you the man has some serious talent. That is amazing. Thank you, Mac. We appreciate that. You know, since 2020 is upon us, we're all about these things, our mobile devices. And this year, it's crazier than ever. As you see, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything's going crazy, right? So we asked tonight, you take out your phone and show us what's happening at your event and your location with your family and friends on the couch, maybe dinner parties, what's going on. We want to see those. Just don't forget to use the hashtag lights camera auction. Greg, can we snap a photo real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy, you stay there to social distance.
Yeah,
Here we go,
got it.
ready? All right, perfect. I'm going to hit that at Instagram in just a little while. Again, don't forget to use that hashtag lights camera auction because we want to see what you guys are doing at home tonight and want to see what's happening. Raise a glass to the animals because we're here for supporting the Humane Society for Southwest Washington.
That's right, Danny. We're getting closer to the main event.
Boy, we sure are. What do you think about the packages tonight?
Well, you know, of course, the auctioneer is going to say, I think the packages are awesome, right? If you haven't yet, make sure you are registered and ready to roll. Go to hssw.org/bid. Again, that is hssw.org/bid. Sign up, sign in, log in, and bid high. Because though we can't be in person, our auction is still going to feel familiar for everybody. We're going to kick things off with whiskey business again. And this year, it's a full case, Danny, a full case of whiskey from all over the world, including a bottle of Glenlivet 14-year-old Scotch.
Let me be clear. You said a full case of whiskey?
A full case of whiskey.
Oh.
And for those of us who are itching to get out of the house and enjoy an honest-to-goodness vacation, which I think some of us are, there's a week in Pacific City, a trip to Sun River, even a weekend, join me here, Danny, Aruba, Jamaica, oh, I want to take you. But maybe the most unique lot in our, trust me, it looked way better when there was both of us on the screen, but Danny was sitting with me. Maybe the most unique lot in our auction tonight, though, Danny, is the helicopter wine tour. Because we always hear that if you're going to go wine tasting, what's the one thing you should have?
A driver.
A driver,
yes.
Right? But have you ever heard of having your own pilot for a day of tastings? Adds a whole new twist to getting high, doesn't it, Danny?
Man, it certainly does. Listen, Greg, we want to recognize two people who led the charge to procure these packages that we're going to start bidding on here in a little while. And I'm telling you, these are amazing packages. First of all, to Gene Shaw and Julia Tickerhoof. Along with a generous community of animal lovers, they've assembled this fantastic array of items to be bid on tonight.
And while you're all having such a good time with us, be sure to keep a watchful eye on your super silent bids. We've got a truly super silent this year.
We really do.
37 packages.
Wow.
Bidding on the super silent doesn't close tonight. The super silent's going to be open until tomorrow afternoon at 2. That gives you plenty of time to get up, start your day, have some coffee, pay attention to your favorite packages. Maybe, as Danny likes to say,
talk your wife into the package.
There you go. How are people going to get their packages, Danny?
It's easy. The winning bidders will be able to pack up their items at the Humane Society on Tuesday, right after our live auction tonight. Now, happy employees will be there, greet you, so will some of the animals. So while you're there, stop in, go visit, say hello, pet them. It will be a drive-up pickup event this year because of social distancing. You can pick up between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Winning bidders will be able to chance to get an email Monday morning saying you are the winner. Before we get started on that and keep rolling, let's continue with some more music from Mr. Mac Potts.
Hey everybody, we hope you are having a great time. As Danny said earlier, enjoying some food, some wine, some drinks, whatever it is. We're minutes away from starting the show, but what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna take a quick break to calibrate something because we've noticed that we want the experience to be as perfect as possible for you. So don't go anywhere, stay right there. The stream will be back on in just a little bit, but we're gonna just take one little, and then whoo-hoo, okay? So we'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's great to see you. We're glad you're still with us. Look, pour another glass of wine. If you haven't yet, get on over to hssw.org/bid. Make sure that you are registered and ready to play. I'm looking at my screen. I see bids already come in all the auction items. That's awesome. We're doing just one last little tweak on the calibration setting. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Have a great time. We'll see you in a moment. We love you. We look forward to really sharing the rest of the show with you because it's good. It's really good. Hey everybody, we heard for some of you that the sound was off. And so what we decided to do was reboot the stream for just a second for you so that we could get it all worked out. So we're doing one more quick test. So if you haven't yet, go to hssw.org/bid, get signed up. I see lots of you have. We appreciate you. Can't bid too early or too often. The show is about to start. We're going to be there in just a little bit. We promise you we got a great show lined up, so stay tuned. Enjoy another glass of something good. We'll be right back.
Hello and good evening and welcome everybody. My name is Danny Dwyer. Tonight we are celebrating animals and people who love them. We all love them, don't we? The dogs at the Humane Society really know how to arrive in style thanks to JMI limos. I mean, hey, I rolled up in a Ford F-150 tonight, Greg. They rolled up in a limo? Man, that's cool. Is something wrong with that? No, absolutely not. We're here tonight because they are the superstars. We're here to raise a lot of money for them. I have the privilege to be your MC for the first time tonight, and I'm so honored to be here. I wouldn't do it without the help of my friend Greg Quiroga. Greg will be your auctioneer. He talks fast, he walks fast, and he is a magician when it comes to getting you set up to bid high on some of these amazing packages. And Greg got some great auction items tonight.
We do. Thank you, Danny. Great to be here with you, brother. And it's great to be here with all of you as well, watching on screen. At the risk of repeating myself, a little auctioneer humor, being here in studio with Danny and with the staff. You can't see, but the staff are all here with us. And with you watching at home is the next best thing to being together in person. And look, since I couldn't bring the whole family with me this year, I thought it'd be nice to share at least one quick pic of me and our Loki. I don't know about the rest of you, but Loki's one of what helped me keep me sane this year. Getting out of the house for walks every day, like in this picture here, helped keep everything in perspective. Gave me some much needed time for introspection when it felt like the world was ending around us. And now I'm thrilled to be here with Danny, with the Humane Society staff in studio, and with you watching on screen right now. I love the Humane Society and the work that they do. And when we all know that the mission tonight is to save the lives of cats and dogs, we really know whose lives are being saved.
Yep, that's true.
So keep that in mind. Bid, or actually keep it in your heart. Bid and pledge with your hearts tonight, not your minds. We have a great show lined up for you. And though Danny and I are here in the studio, you can still be part of the show. In fact, we are counting on you. The kitties, the puppies, they are counting on you. So if you haven't yet, please go to hssw.org/bid, get logged in and ready to roll. Our team and committee have put together an excellent event. You know, we always have some incredible donors who pull out all the stops for our auction, and they are at it again. I see you, 3 Sheets at the Harbor. I see you, David and Patricia Nierenberg. I see you, a dog's best friend. You have all been generous again, and Danny and I look forward to maximizing your potential in our auction this evening.
Yeah, we really do. In fact, one of our good friends, Jason Hudson, the chairman of the board of directors, is here with us tonight virtually.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 Lights Camera Auction. I'm Jason Hudson, chair of the Humane Society of Southwest Washington, and this is Harley. I work with Waste Connections, and we've been long-term supporters of the Humane Society, whether it's serving on the boards or sponsoring annual events. It's an organization we believe in. Tonight's auction is vitally important to the organization. Funds raised tonight will support adoption services, medical care, and much needed pet food for these guys. It also supports our community programs, such as low-income pet clinics, just providing pet food for those in our community that may need an assist, or our Safe Haven program, where the Humane Society temporarily cares for animals of those that are recovering from hospital stays or for family trying to escape domestic violence. So tonight we ask that you sit back, have fun learning more about our organization, cheer on our live auction, and spend a lot more than you planned on, because it's all for these guys. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for lobbing the pitch for the auction, but also thank you for all that you and the board of directors do in a normal year. This year, you have really gone above and beyond. And we're looking to all of you watching on stream right now to go above and beyond as well. If you haven't yet, now is a great time to start bidding on the auction. The Super Silent opened this past Monday. We've already got a lot of good auction action taking place. The Super Silent's going to be open until tomorrow at 2 p.m. So right now, what we want you to do is focus all of your attention on the live auction. That's right. That is going to close in real time tonight. And because everything in 2020 is just a little bit different, our auction's going to be a wee bit different as well. We're going to close some of the packages at the same time in groups, and other packages are going to close on their own, and it will all make sense, I promise you. But either way, I encourage you to go start bidding. Now, seriously, go bid, because the computer is relentless. It won't wait for you to make up your mind. It doesn't care like I do if you've been a big bidder or you've bid on a lot of stuff. In fact, I encourage you to make Max your best friend. Set up a max bid on a package that you're interested in, and the computer will bid on your behalf up to your maximum. If nobody bids against you, it won't bid all the way up there, but it's the surefire way to be in it to win it, and all the power bidders do it, Danny.
That's a good thing. Max, remember that, Max. Stacey Graham has been the president of the Humane Society with us since 2013. She literally retired yesterday. Stacey, congratulations to you, well deserved. She left us a special message, though, before she left the office, an encouragement for the future. And there's a little bit of new information towards the end of Stacey's video. Check it out.
This job and these last 8 years have forever changed my life. Every day I come to work, I walk through the kennels and, I get little nuzzles from the dogs and I can pick up the cats. What you do every day is you just keep saving lives and creating families. And that's what we've always been about. Over the last 8 years, everything here has changed. There is a brand new team, people who are absolutely fantastic. We have many, many more volunteers. We're financially stable. People know us and they think well of us. I think that we have become a much stronger nonprofit in the community. Every year, at least 5,000 animals find new families, and that is like the best. I don't know how it gets better than that. I think that the future for the Humane Society for Southwest Washington is really exciting. We've planned a capital campaign so that we can build the clinic for low-income families and their pets, and a behavior and training center so that we can help people keep their pets. It's time for somebody else to take their turn. doing this and take the organization to different places. As I said before, the future is bright, and I'm very excited to announce that Andrea Bruno will be the new president of the Humane Society for Southwest Washington, and she is going to do a great job. People that are here and the people that support this organization are going to see incredible changes over the next couple of years. It's been an incredible experience for me, and I'm so thankful that I got this chance.
You know, besides doing my own job as a radio personality here in Portland at 98.7 The Bull, I think being president of the Humane Society would be a really cool job. But imagine this, being responsible for caring, feeding, and providing medical help for over 8,000 animals. That's a lot of work, my friend.
Oh, that's too intense for me, Danny.
Wow.
I worked with Stacy numerous times over the years, and I know there is no way that I could do what she does. Or did, I mean. Happy retirement, Stacy. Congratulations.
Good job.
I have one dog, and that's more than enough for me. On a serious note tonight, though, we're going to take a moment to celebrate and honor someone special. Elaine Killian passed away recently. She was instrumental in the success of the auction and the organization for many years. Her generosity impacted thousands of animals. Her love and care will ripple through the organization for years to come. Please join us in celebrating the life and impact of a true friend, a friend of people, a friend of puppies, a friend of kittens, and a friend of auctions, Elaine Killian.
We're dedicating tonight's auction to Elaine Killian. I'm going to be honest, Elaine was a little skeptical when I was hired. I had no pets and I'd never worked in animal welfare. So she and Sharon Lewis took me under their experienced wings and mentored me, believed in me, and taught me some very critical lessons. Tonight, we honor Elaine and her husband George and their family for their many, many years of financial support, volunteering, and wisdom and guidance. In fact, Elaine was one of the founders of our auction, which celebrates its 16th year tonight. She was an amazing woman of grit and grace, and as she loved to say, all you need is love and a dog. We will miss her very much.
You know, making that kind of an impact is pretty dang impressive. It inspires me to do as much as possible and more in my community. That is the moment you have tonight. You have a chance to learn about impact and the work of the Humane Society. I love the stories that are coming out tonight.
I love the stories too, Danny. And we hope all of you at home love them as well, because now it is time for our Fund a Need. This is it. This is the moment. This is the reason that we all got together right here, right now. Your Humane Society needs you. And in just a few moments, you're going to have the opportunity to make a difference simply by making pledges. And you're going to have a variety of levels at which you can make a pledge: $15,000, $10,000, $5,000, $2,500, all the way down. And look, we guarantee that there is a level that works for you, that's going to match your capacity with your commitment to the Humane Society. Because if you don't see a level that you like, enter your own custom amount. It's 2020. It's what it's all about, right? You want to pledge $16,000? We love you. Think 2021 is going to be a better year? Then pledge $2,021. Every pledge you make is going to have a huge impact, isn't it, Danny?
It really is, Greg. And it totally is right now the great opportunity, time to show you just how your pledges will make a difference tonight for the dogs, the cats, and the people who love them.
When she first came in, she was pretty roughed up. It was pretty heartbreaking.
Calliope was an abandoned kitten. If she had been left on her own, she would not have made it a couple days. She lacked upper eyelids, and so the skin that has hair grew all the way into touching her eye itself. The hairs that were touching her eye had actually caused ulcers. One of her eyes was so badly damaged that we did have to remove that eye.
She went through so much just to survive.
When I heard that we made eyelids for a cat, I just thought that was incredible. And that's a great example of a cat who didn't have an outcome without us.
Once we were able to finish that third surgery, now she finally can see, and having one of your senses back is just so dramatic of what you can then do. I think that she really became a cat at that point.
What if we didn't have the Humane Society? Where would all these pets be? How many pet lives would be lost? It's a really good organization that just comes in and does the right thing.
When we have a patient that we think we have a good outcome for, we're going to invest in that. We're going to spend the time and the money and the resources it needs because we know we can fix it. We were able to save her in so many different ways, and not just medically, but via our foster care program.
We did keep her. She's a failed foster. She's amazing. She's a therapy cat. She brightens my day. So you healed me, sweet girl.
There's no question that animals need us, right? But I think we need them just as much, if not a lot more.
You just couldn't find a more perfect dog. That's kind of how I felt about JoJo. She was so loyal and loving. We just started noticing she would kind of yelp in pain sometimes. She got pretty lethargic. We found out that she had a huge tumor in her chest. And I asked her, please just make it to New Year's. And literally January 2nd, she told us it was time to go. It was really hard.
Hardest thing we've ever had to do.
Well, we weren't in a rush to get a new dog. And then one day I just went on the Humane Society's website and there was Ella. It's hard to describe why I just knew that she was the one.
There's this hole in our lives and she's helped to fill it. She's just such a good dog and we need her so much.
She's also really funny. The work that the Humane Society does is important not just because they're finding and helping animals, but they're also helping those animals find their people and they're building families. We know that these animals are going out and completing families. They're making families whole. They're doing all of the things that we need our pets to do, and they're doing it at the perfect time. Even in the middle of a pandemic, our medical team, our clinic team, our entire staff, they're still here doing important work. Because these animals rely on us.
This is the moment, everybody, the moment that we've worked towards, the reason that we've brought you with us. Outcomes. Animals, positive outcomes. Families, positive outcomes because of you. You enable the Humane Society to impact 8,000 animals this next coming year. We are going to dedicate tonight's cash appeal to Elaine Killian, who would be thrilled to know that the money that you are about to contribute is going to benefit 8,000 animals over the course of the next year. And just like in person, we start high with hopes and dreams and aspirations, and we work our way down and we give everyone a chance to make a pledge that's going to support the Humane Society. And so tonight, we are starting at $15,000, and we're looking for a big gift. And I know, but hey, $15,000 helps a lot of animals and creates a lot of happy outcomes. So who out there is willing to pledge $15,000? It's a big ask, big ask. Oh, and here it is. Patricia Nierenberg pledged $15,000. Woo! Right on. Now, I'm never one to miss an opportunity. Does anyone else wish to pledge $15,000? And I see your pledges, everyone else. I see you. And here is my promise to you making pledges tonight with us on stream. I will do my best to honor and acknowledge each and every pledge. Along the way, if I get your name wrong, just know that in my heart of hearts, I love you and appreciate you, and I mean no disrespect or anything. There's a lot of adrenaline and a lot happening on a lot of screens right now. Does anyone else wish to pledge $15,000 tonight? then $10,000. Will someone out there pledge $10,000? And $10,000 could have a big impact. $10,000 can purchase critical medical equipment to perform life-saving procedures in-house, and Mike and Kelly Taylor pledge $10,000.
Yes.
Thank you,
Nice.
Mike and Kelly. And look, because 2020, oh, we can hear the shouts coming from the other room. We're in the studio, we're in a quiet space, but trust me, I can hear the crowd going crazy, and by the crowd, I mean the staff of the Humane Society in the next room. And look, 2020, pledges come in from all sorts of levels, right? Sharon West pledged $5,000. Thank you, Sharon. Margaret Bates pledged $250. Jessica Stansberry pledged $250. Juliana Burlingame pledged $100. We appreciate every pledge, every pledge. Jacqueline Galbraith is in for $100. Marty Larsh, $25. Thank you, Marty. Beth Teagues in for $500. Janix Lynn Sanderson pledged $500. Timothy Kahlberg pledged $500. Oh, you're making so many pledges, you're making my screen scroll, so bear with me because I want to make sure I get everybody in here. Everybody in here. Where did you go, Janix? There we go. Timothy Kahlberg pledged $500. Yvonne Nicolay pledged $100. Paul Sikora pledged $1,000. And look, we've got a special announcement, Paul, because Paul, your $1,000 just became $2,000. Everybody who pledges $1,000 tonight, your pledge will be doubled. Friends of Elaine, past auction co-chairs, and family members have given their money so your donation can go farther. So every pledge made at $1,000 is going to be doubled as Tina Henry pledges $250. Thank you, Tina. Get on here. So there you see on screen the list of all of our donors, our generous donors who are matching the $1,000 gifts. There's up to $17,000 gifts will be doubled. So thank you to all of the people that you see on screen. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. As for the pledges that are coming in, Megan Yu pledged $150. Terry Murphy pledged $250. Deb Miles pledged $100. Royce Mason pledged $250. Richard Thompson in for $1,000. And you know what that means, Richard? It's been doubled. Cameron Lee Garner pledged $2,500. Thank you, Cameron. Jameson Morris pledged $10. Make up your own levels as you go. Thank you for your pledge, Jameson. Kara Killeran pledged $100. And oh, the pledges are coming in. Cindy Holloway pledged $250. Jean Furstenberg, $5,000. Bill Kavanaugh's in for $500. Samara Gilroy Hicks, $250. Karen Harris pledged $250. Stacy Graham, you just can't retire, can you, Stacy? $1,000. Mary Ellen Meck, $2,500. Nancy Carolyn Lamata pledged $5,000. Betsy Lamata in for $1,000. You know what that means? It's been doubled. Thank you, Betsy. And Andrea Bruno, $1,000. Oh, Betsy Lamata, I see you. Betsy made another $1,000 pledge. Way to game the system. I appreciate that. Eric Merrill pledged $5,000. Greg Darling pledged $500. And I know I'm off from the screen, but Ginny Virginia pledged $25,000.
Yes.
Woo! Wow, the crowd goes wild. Robert Kikilora pledged $1,000. Brian Bex is in for $50. Tina Henry's in for $250. Deanna Overton, match donors. We've got all 17 of your $1,000 gifts, so the match donors are hit. And look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're getting really close to what the goal says on screen as Michelle Thor pledges $100. I know we're close to the goal, but here's the thing. You know that the Humane Society, 2020, first virtual event. We weren't really sure how this was going to go for us, so we set the bar, you know, about here. And the reality is that the need is up here. So every pledge that you make above and beyond our goal tonight is going to be put to great use. Remember, this is about outcomes, positive outcomes, you enabling positive outcomes. So every pledge you make is going to go towards making those positive outcomes happen, as Gene Shaw pledges $500. Samuel Ellington's in for $1,000. Scott Abeldinger's in for $1,000. Thomas Walker's in for $1,000. Dave York pledged $250. Jeanette Harden pledged $100. Billy Henry's in for $25. Dan Schooler pledged $1,000, part of our double up gifts. Michelle Thor, yes. Jean Shaw in for $1,000. Cheryl Bateman in for $1,000. Linda Glover in for $250. Dane Cochran pledged $1,000. Jeff Burns pledged $1,500. Linda Everson pledged $300. Paul Vandersalm pledged $100. Jason Hudson pledged $500. Mary Zeman pledged $500. Rich Biggs is in for $100. Nicole Chang is in for $100. Patty Moller's in for $500. Matt Abeldinger, we got you, but we'll say it again, we appreciate. Adam Tagnokshi pledged $100. Jameson Morris pledged $6. Keep it coming. Eddie Allen in for $50. Anne-Marie Taylor Halderman in for $250. Donna Mason in for $1,000. Alicia Lynn Lowe pledged $500. John Caligari pledged $250. Michelle Lee in for $50. Deanna Overton in for $100. Tina Henry in for $250. Brian Becks pledged $50. Mr. Chuck Michael in for $1,000. Robert Kelikioa pledged $1,000. Greg Darling pledged $500. Eric Merrill pledged $5,000. And so we've caught up. I finally got to all the pledges that have been made. Alan Gabriel, your $1,000. We appreciate you. Cynthia Galavis Green pledged $500. Keep those pledges coming. You are all doing amazing work, great work. Every pledge you make enables the Humane Society of Southwest Washington to not just find animals, but to take care of animals. You heard what Sam said. Without the Humane Society, what's the outcome for that cat? Fantastic story. And then, that was the most lovable derpy dog I think I've ever seen. We love you, Cash family. We thank you for sharing your story. And that is just the most lovable derpy dog I think we've ever seen. Keep those pledges coming. Look, here's the thing. You all have done amazing work. That went super fast as John Dahl pledges $100. Keep those pledges coming. And in fact, here's what we'll do. We're going to take a break. Well, it's not really much of a break, but we're going to move on from the appeal and do some auction and stuff. But we'll check back in, and if you keep making pledges, then we'll keep honoring them. Later in the show, we'll come back and take a check. Take a check. We'll take checks. We'll take cash. We'll take Visa, MasterCard, and anything else you want to pledge it. We'll come back in later. Pia Shivdasani with your $100. Thank you. We'll come back in later and check in and see how the appeal is done. Like I said, woo, confetti and popcorn time. Because I love it. Naomi Camargo, thank you for your 100. You have done great work. The cash appeal is going to remain open until 2 on Tuesday. Okay. The video, Danny, the video from tonight's auction, it's going to be posted on Facebook by tomorrow. So you can share it with your friends and family. Yep. I'll share it with my friends and family. Everybody share it with your friends and family. So anybody who isn't watching our stream live tonight can go ahead and register. I think we all know the URL by now. That's right. HSSW.org/bid. Send that, text it, Facebook it, Instagram it, link it to your friends. Have them come back and make a pledge. They've got until Tuesday to do so. But now, you know what time it is? It's auction time. Let's get ready to auction. Make sure that you have gotten a good look at the catalog, because we're going to move through our lots pretty quickly. And we're going to sell some of our packages at the same time, right? So we'll have 2 items up for sale. Each one, you got to bid on them separately, but we'll have each one up at the same time. Others we're going to sell by themselves. All of them are going to go pretty quickly. So if you're interested in an auction lot, don't hold back. Bid now. Yeah, now. Go bid. But before we jump into our auction, there's one thing I'd like to do. It's a silent lot that I want to check in on. It's the winemaker's dinner, Danny, and we usually do this one live, so I've got a vested interest. And it's package 801 in the auction. Okay. 80 people, May 25th, 21, at a restaurant so new it doesn't have a name yet. Wow. Being put together by the team at the Hammond, so you know it's going to be good. Absolutely. Chef Dylan Reich, owner George Goodrich are going to welcome you in like family, treat you to a multi-course feast. Wow. Bledsoe senior winemaker Josh McDaniels is going to personally work with them to pair the wines. 150 per person. Guess how many spots we got left? 16. 2! Oh my gosh! 2 spots left. So if you've been waiting for the last minute to get in on the winemaker's dinner, this is it. It's 801. Scroll down below the live auction and jump in, because it is going to go. Those 2 are going to go quickly. But now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into our live auction. Okay. Our first group of lots is Lot A. You're going to notice a trend, right? Our first group is Lot A. Lot A includes 2 packages. Package 101, Whiskey Business, and Package 102, Dinner at the Harbor. and we're going to talk about each lot, and then we'll check in and see where the bidding is, and then we'll close them. This will all make sense as we go along. But package 101, whiskey business. Everyone is always going on and on about fine wines and craft breweries, and we appreciate them. Don't get me wrong. We've got fine wines coming up in the auction, but the board of directors for the Humane Society are aficionados of a different drink, whiskey.
I like them.
Yeah,
I like them.
we like them for a reason. And they've assembled this collection of 12 bottles of whiskey that runs the gamut.
Ooh.
You get ultra premium scotch with a history, like the Glenlivet 14-year-old scotch. Wow. Glenlivet started when producing scotch wasn't legal. They made such a good drink, the King of England came to town and he snuck a dram while he was there. You get a bottle of the Ardbeg Islay Single Malt Scotch. It was named World Whiskey of the Year 4 of the last 7 years.
Oh man, you know
that's
good.
You know it's good when everybody in the world is saying, that's the one. You also get Parquet's Heritage, Barrel Bourbon, Bibb and Tucker. You get this new whiskey. Actually, bourbon, right? We got to call it bourbon if it's made in the States. Blood Oath Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. John Remp produces bourbon from the best Kentucky producers. He picks and chooses to create a completely unique blend every vintage. And then there are 6 more bottles.
Wow.
The bidding on this opened at $600. We'll check in it on just a second. But also included in Group A is package 102, Dinner at the Harbor. 8 people. Enjoy an incredible meal with amazing views thanks to Jason Fish and all of his partners at 3 Sheets at the Harbor. Jason and crew usually have a table. We love seeing you. Thanks for being with us virtually this evening. 8 people, winning bidder and 7 of your friends. Make your way to 3 Sheets at the Harbor, the Hayden Island restaurant overlooking the Columbia River. You'll be welcomed in with a glass of something great. Enjoy a 5-course feast prepared especially for you by the 3 Sheets team. They're going to curate a memorable meal using only the freshest ingredients, each course paired with the perfect wine. Opening bid on this was at $800. Now here's the thing. I see you on this screen down here. So I'm going to go scroll down and check in and see where the bidding is on our first package, package 101. Billy Henry kicked us off at $350. Then Emily Shaw came in at $455, and Craig's in at $555. Stacy, you just can't rest, can you? Stacy in at $655. Katie Ryan is in at $755. Lee at $855. Bill at $955. No, Bill at $1,000. Andy at $11155. Oh, the bidding increments are so fun for auctioneers these days. Bill Cavanaugh at $1,255. Andy Hudson at $1,355. Dave York at $1,455.
Wow.
Looking for $1,555. Dave's in at $1,455, looking for $1,555 on the whiskey business and the Dinner at the Harbor. Tracy Coleman kicks off at $525. Dr. Laurel Warfield Collins bid $675. Cameron Lee Garner's in for $825. Tracy Coleman back in at $975. Matt Abeldinger back in again at $1,125. Jason Hudson in at $1,275. Matt, currently the leader in the clubhouse, at $1,425, looking for $1,575. So package 102, current bid is $1,425, looking for $1,575. Now is the time to bid. Oh, as Dave York came in at $1,455 on the whiskey business. And so here's the deal. Here's the deal. We got the bidding going back and forth. You're at home. I'm here. How can we tell when it's time to end the auction and say, okay, here's going to move on? Well, here's how we're going to do it. Going to say, okay, everybody, now is the time to bid. If you've been waiting for the last minute, this is literally it, because you see the countdown timer right below me? It's going to start ticking now. So you've got 30 seconds left on Group A. That's package 101 and package 102. If you've been waiting for the last minute to bid on either of these packages, well, here's a little insider tip. The last minute is now. So get those bids in, because it's going to close. And like I said at the onset, the computer does not wait. The computer isn't going to relent. So you've got fair warning. Yes, no, maybe so. Last chance or off we go. Last chance to bid us on package 101 and 102, and sold. Group A is sold. After Group A, Danny, you know what's up next?
Oh, what's that?
Group B.
Okay.
Package 103, Walla Walla Wonders. 4 people. Enjoy a wondrous wine country weekend getaway exploring the Walla Walla wine country. Thanks again to Gene Shaw. The 4 of you are going to spend 2 nights, 3 days at the Marcus Whitman Hotel, one of Walla Walla's most historic buildings, built in 1928. Original details remain along with modern amenities. Enjoy a chef's tasting meal at the chef's table in the kitchen. and a great weekend of wondrous wine tastings. Start at Balboa Winery, where winemaker Tom Glaze is going to give you a VIP tour and barrel tasting of his wines. Then off to Steve and Joe Marie Hansen's Basil Cellars for another VIP tour and a barrel tasting. Bring your thief with you, or they'll have a thief waiting for you. Get to taste wine straight out of the barrel. Make your way to Rick Small and Darcy Fugman Small's Woodward Canyon Winery, where you're going to be welcomed in for a VIP tour and tasting of their prized wines. You'll also have tours and tastings for 4 at Mansion Creek and Walla Walla Vintners, plus you get 2 cases of Basil Cellars wines, and a gift package sent to your home, plus a $200 gift certificate to use as you see fit on food, fun, or wine. The opening bid on this, Billy Henry kicked us off at $895. Then Dr. Collins bid $1,150, and then Camion Lee Garner came in. He didn't just set a max bid, he set a big bid. Cameron Lee Garner is currently our leader in the clubhouse at $3,190, looking for a next bid of $3,445. It's just a scare tactic, everybody. Don't let Cameron throw you off your game. But currently, leader in the clubhouse at $3,190. And I got to say, it looks like Cameron, it looks like it had a great impact because there have been no bids since. Everybody else is like, oh, you know what? Okay. And sometimes up in the ante and going for broke, it works perfectly. So let's do this, everybody, because it looks like Camion came in and threw some weight around, and good on you. We'll tell everybody else the next bid's at $3,445, and you've got 30 seconds to make it. So get those bids in now, because once Camion got that in, it seemed like it slowed everybody down. But here's the thing. You want to go to the wine country and get away for some incredible tours and tastings, and Jean Shaw always sets up a great tour for you. It's always amazing. She always reaches out to she's got the best friends in the Walla Walla wine country. As we're coming down to, again, if you were waiting, just trying to see if Camion had a big max bid set there, you've got this is the yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, or off we go. Last chance to bid on package 103 and sold. Whoa, all right. Okay, so are y'all getting the hang of it? You kind of understanding how this thing's going to work? It feels like, okay, it seems kind of slow, and then all of a sudden it doesn't, right? Look at that. Mary Ellen Meck snuck in at the last second and got that package. Fun stuff.
Hey, Greg, I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, please, by all means.
But here's the deal. I just got a text from a friend of mine who's at a huge watch party tonight with a bunch of friends, Jeff Burns and Rod Cook. They're waiting for a special package. I have a feeling it was the whiskey one. They might have missed out, but now they're talking about maybe the Aruba trip.
Okay, well, good.
Just giving you a heads up.
Hey,
they're watching, and thank you for sharing your photos.
No pressure, fellas. No
Come on,
pressure.
Rod.
But if you're not bidding on Aruba when we get there, we're revoking your text privileges with Mr. Dwyer.
Right.
Here. Lot C. This includes package 104, Live, Laugh, Wine, and Dine, and package 105, the City Home Makeover.
Oh, yeah.
So package 104, Live, Laugh, Wine, and Dine. Anyone who's ever been near one of our auctions over the years knows that David and Patricia Nierenberg are inimitable hosts. Their wine dinner's been a huge hit over the years, and this year they are back, but with a twist, because now you get to pick the wines. 12 people. Head to David and Patricia's house. You'll be welcomed in with a glass of something great. A guest chef is going to entertain in the kitchen while they whip up a gourmet multi-course feast that you and David will pair with the perfect wines from his cellar. And here's the thing. You actually get to go down into the cellar, get a tour. There's over 25,000 bottles to choose from. We've got another wine lot from David coming up later in the auction. We'll get to it, but he's shooting from inside the cellar, and he's you see 4% of his cellar behind him.
Wow.
Best wines from around the world that you and David are going to pair. Enjoy a library tasting. Then after the main course, you have dessert with vintage ports and other late harvest wines. Figure out the date and all that kind of good stuff. You've got a year to do it. The opening bid on this was at $3,000, and it's off and rolling. And then package 105, the City Home Makeover. Danny, I think I speak for all of us when I say I have spent way too much time in my house this year.
Absolutely.
And if you here, or
you
watching at home are like me, you are sick, absolutely sick of at least one of the rooms in your house. Could be the living room.
Yep.
Could be your home office.
My bathroom.
Could be Danny's bathroom. Could be the room you go hide in when you want to Netflix alone. Well, the team at Killian Pacific, in honor of Elaine Killian, wants to help you give your house a mini makeover.
Oh, awesome.
You'll get an in-home consultation from City Home. They'll give you 8 hours of design services. So all the time you've spent thinking about how much you don't like that room, they'll spend more time thinking about how to make it better. Plus you get a $4,000 gift certificate to City Home, an $800 gift certificate to Park Rose Hardware, my favorite hardware store in Portland, and I'm not just making this up. Great staff helped me come up with a bunch of stuff to renovate a deck. Gift certificates to Rally Pizza, Seize the Bagel, and Thatcher's Coffee, so you have all the energy you need to plan and then enjoy your new room. The opening bid on this was at $3,000, and you know what? The bidding's already gone off and rolling. So let's check in on the Nuremberg dinner first, because Tom Leaptrot kicked us off at $2,100, and then Dr. Elizabeth Grauer came in at $2,700, and then Stacy Graham, Stacy, in at $3,300, and currently, and somebody tried to bid Stacy up because Stacy's got a max bid in play. Stacy's currently the leading bidder at $4,500, looking for a next bid of $5,100. So we're in with the Nurembergs at $4,500. We're in with Stacy on the Nurembergs at $4,500, looking for $5,001, looking for $5,001. Don't let this be it and done. You got to come back in at $5,001. $4,500 is bid, looking for $5,001. And then on the City Home makeover, and I was right, Danny, people are tired of their rooms.
Absolutely.
Because Brooke Snyder kicked us off at $1,916, then Tracy Coleman came in at $2,520, and Brooks back in at $3,080, and Jameson Morris in at $3,640. Jameson, I appreciate the fact that you bid $6 in the fund a need, and then you're bidding $3,640
You're right.
in the auction. I appreciate you.
He was saving his money.
Yeah, and you know, he was like, make it take. I told you, any pledge we honor. We appreciate every pledge. We appreciate every bid. The bad news is, Jameson, is you're not winning anymore, because Matt Abeldinger came in at $4,200, and then Andy Hudson, new bidder, welcome in, $4,760, and we're currently at $4,760, looking for $5,320. Fun increments, right? $4,760, looking for $5,320. Let's check again on the Nuremberg wine dinner. Stacy Graham, still the leader in the clubhouse at $4,500 on the wine dinner, looking for $5,001. Don't let that be the end of it at $5,001. Andy's still in at $4,760. Seems like it's slowed down, Danny.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems like it's slowed down. So I think we all know what that means. 30 seconds left. You've got half a minute to get those bids in, everybody. Half a minute to get in on either making over the room. And personally, I'd get 2 big freaking recliners,
yeah,
a larger television, and a new PlayStation.
Okay.
That would be my home makeover right now. My wife, totally different. my wife would say, that goes in the garage. You've got 10 seconds, though, to do whatever it is you're going to do if you want the dinner with the Nurembergs or the makeover. 3, 2, 1, and done. 104 and 105 are sold. Let me just close out a few tabs here and clean up a little business here. I'm going to clean up my desktop while we're all here together so we don't get confused a little later. Compelling content, right? Package D, Lot D, package 106, Fun in the Sun River. 4 people escape to Sun River for a week of fun in the Sun River Summer Sun Fun. You're going to spend 7 nights, 8 days in a luxury private home, thanks to Kevin and Nikki Wan of Pacific Lifestyle Homes. The house? Amazing. 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, gourmet kitchen, high-ceilinged entertainment spaces, fireplaces. It even has a wet bar and pool room.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Easy access to the best of Sun River. You got swimming, fishing, golfing, hiking, biking, golfing, canoeing, an awesome kids program so you can spend more time golfing, plus plenty of experiences to do or share, head into town to Bend, got amazing little downtown shopping district, a vintage arcade,
yes,
with all my favorite 80s games right there in downtown
yeah.
Bend. Maybe you spend the $100 in the gift certificate that comes with this there as well. The opening bid on this was at $1,000, which to me seems low. Oh no, the opening bid on this was at $665. Alicia Dumas kicked us off at $665, and then Heather Mills is in at $855, and Alicia's back in at $1,045. Diana Wilkinson bids 1,235. It was almost the perfect progression. Diana bids 1,235. Alicia back in at $1,425. Heather Mills bids $1,650. $1,815. Leisha's in at $1,805. Carrie in at $1,995. Goodyear. Leisha bids $2,185. Maybe by then. Mary Zeman pledged $2,375. Leisha in at $2,565. Mary back in at oh, it scrolled without me. Mary back in at $2,755. Leisha bids $2,945, and then out of the blue, Samantha Ewell bids $3,135. Samantha's in at $3,135, looking for $3,325. $3,135 is bid, now looking for $3,325. $3,135 with Samantha, looking for $3,325.
Come
this
on.
is your chance. Sun River Getaway. Nice thing about a getaway like Sun River is that it's drivable.
Yes.
Or flyable.
Yes.
You've got your options because you've got flights from Portland straight to Redmond. It's a short hop, or you can drive on down. It's a half-day drive. Either way, you can get there quickly. Samantha's in at $3,135. We're going to set the countdown timer, say there's 30 seconds left. It's the last half minute. Time to go, people, go, people, go, people, go. You've got less than half a minute to get off to Sun River. Samantha's currently the leading bidder in the clubhouse, but hey, things can change at the last second. We've already seen it happen on a couple of the lots tonight. From the moment we started the countdown timer to the moment it's sold, people went crazy and bid on something as we're down to the final 9. Yes, no, maybe so. Fair warning or off you go. Last chance to bid on Sun River and sold. The Sun River package is sold.
Nice. Good job. You need a towel, buddy?
Okay, Danny, this is the time for your buddies. They said they wanted Lot E, package 107, 7 Days in Paradise, back in our auction again. Thanks to Humane Society of Southwest Washington Board Chair Emeritus Donna Mason and her husband, Carl. You, the winning bidders, make your way to the Marriott Renaissance Ocean Suites and Resort in Aronistad, Aruba.
Gorgeous.
You're going to spend 7 nights, 8 days in a 1-bedroom king suite. I look at the images on the screen and I think, I want to go to there.
I'm jelly.
You'll have access to exactly the kind of week-long tropical vacation you've spent the whole year thinking about and you wholeheartedly desire. Lay on your deck and watch the ships sail into the harbor. Sit poolside in the adults-only section. Enjoy the swim-up bar. Be a masochist. Take the family. There's a swimming lagoon for the kids. Snorkel, scuba dive, shop, dine to your heart's content. You're going to have a $500 gift card to spend as you see fit and enough time to arrive at the conclusion that you never want to come home. Opening bid on 7 Days in Paradise is at $1,000. Jennifer Blevins kicked us off at $1,060. Then Angela Manecki came in, bid $1,365. Craig Tylenda bids $1,670. Jennifer Blevins bids $1,975. Another good year. I'm sadly old enough to remember 1975. Greg Darling bid $2,280. Emily Shaw bid $2,585. Current leader in the clubhouse, Emily Shaw, is at $2,585, looking for $2,890. $2,585 is bid, looking for $2,890. $2,585 is Emily currently looking for $2,890. And look, here's the thing. We shouldn't have to sell you on what an awesome idea it is to go to Aruba, right? I mean, Aruba. Emily Shaw currently in at $2,585, looking for $2,890. Seems like we've slowed down just a little bit. So let's set the timer. Let's set the countdown timer and say 30 seconds, everybody. Everybody loves waiting for the last minute to bid. We've already seen some really sneaky last minute bids come in on our auction this evening, which is another reason why you should set your max bid. Because if somebody tries to outbid you in the last 5 seconds, Max will take care of you. If you're sitting there right now thinking, I'm the leader, nobody's going to outbid me, the countdown timer is down to 9 seconds, I'll be fine, and then suddenly, boom, somebody comes in and snipes you. Max will take care of it in 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold.
All right.
Woo-hoo, and there it is again. Another last-minute bid came in. I'm telling you, set those bids, everybody. Package 107 is sold. Up next, Lot F. This includes 2 packages. We're back to 2 at a time. Package 107, the finest wines, the Leonetti Cellar, and package 108, the Pacific City. Start with the finest wines, the Leonetti Cellar. Leonetti Cellar is the jewel in the Figgins family's crown of wine estates, now run by Chris Figgins and his sister Amy. Amy Figgins adopted her dog from the Humane Society of Southwest Washington. Thank you, Amy. We appreciate you all the way around. Hope that's been, good. What Amy's the Leonetti's mailing list? Super long, 4 years long. You, the winning bidder, get to skip straight ahead to the top of that waiting list for the 2021 releases and take home a 6-bottle vertical of Leonetti Cellar Cabernet 2012 to 2017. All excellent wines, but if you tend to be the kind of person who chases scores, 12 and 13 got 96s from Robert Parker, the 14 got a 93 from the Wine Spectator, the 15 got a 92 from the Wine Spectator, the 16 got a 95 from Parker, the 17 hasn't been reviewed yet, so it's your chance to form your own opinion, write your own review. And then 109, the Pacific City, up to 13 people. 13 people!
That's a big family.
Enjoy a week-long beach town getaway. Make your way to Pacific City. You're going to spend the week in Matt and Nicole Abeldinger's beach house. Matt, Humane Society of Southwest Board member, their beach house, 4 bedrooms, multiple bathrooms. The Abeldingers have made it all great. It's the perfect for a large group, large living space, gourmet kitchen, indoor and outdoor chill and dining spaces. Best of all, the second row of houses at the beach. It's directly across the street from beach access. Explore Bob Stroud State Park, the Cape Kiwanda Marine Gardens. Check out the quaint downtown, shop, dine, or just spend your time enjoying the views and smells of the ocean. Plus, you get to head into town to Pelican Brewing in town for a taste of their beers by the beach. My favorite name, because they all come, is the Brewed Abides.
I love it.
The Brewed Abides. You'll find out how well the Brewed Abides on this. The opening bid on this, people have been off and running as well. So let's check in on Leonetti Cellar. Leonetti Cellar, package 108. Tom Leaptrot kicked us off at $1,085, and then Heidi Hahn Troxler came in at $1,395. Andy Hudson bids $1,705. Sharon West is in at $2,015. Sharon's our leader in the clubhouse right now at $2,015, looking for $2,325. 2015 is bid on the Leonetti Cellars, looking for $2,325. Keep it alive, bid $2,325. Keep it alive, bid $2,325. Keep it alive, bid $2,325. And the Pacific City getaway. Opening bid on this was Heather Mills, bid $770. Then Jessica Ford came in at $990, and then Heather Mills back in at $1,210. Denise Jones, new bidder, welcome in, $1,430. Michael J. Gore is in at $1,650. Mark Mead bid $1,870. Cheryl Bateman bids $2,090. Mark Mead says, no way, I'm taking the whole family. Back in at $2,310. And then Emily Shaw comes in at $2,530. And oh, I see Emily has learned how Max works, because Emily's currently the leader. She bid herself up. It looks like you bid yourself up, but we know that's Max doing your work. Emily Shaw is our leader in the clubhouse at $2,750, looking for $2,970. So we've got Emily Shaw currently in at $2,750, looking for $2,970 on the Pacific City. Yeah. And on the Leonetti Cellars, Sharon West hanging tough at $2,015, looking for $2,325 on package 107 and package 108. Come on, mouse, don't fail me now. 108 and 109, sorry, the screen was wrong. Cheryl Bateman comes in at $2,970. Now it's back to you, back in your side of the court, Emily, at $3,190. Cheryl bid $2,970, looking to you, Emily, and everyone else to bid $3,190. Don't let it slip by. Good chance to get away. And look, here's the deal. Great chance to take a trip without having to take off your shoes and suffer the indignities of TSA, right?
And I happen to know Mark Mead in that situation. Oh. He wants to take his girlfriend, Gina Atkinson, to the beach, so I know they can get that package done.
So Danny says, Gina says, you should bid more.
Come on, Mark.
Cheryl's in at $2,970, looking for $3,190. We're still with Sharon at $2,015, looking for $2,325 on the Leonetti. So let's set the countdown timer. Boom! 30 seconds left on these two packages on 107 and on 108 and 109. sorry, 108 and 109. As we come down to the final, we're still hanging with Sharon. We're still hanging with Sharon, and we're still hanging with Cheryl.
Come on, Mark
Sharon and
Reed.
Cheryl taking us home as we got 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left, and we're over halfway there in our auction. So if you've been waiting, here it comes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot F has closed, and you know what that means? We're on to Lot G, right? Lot G is the Cayuse Experience, Package 110, the Cayuse Experience, and Package 111, Fly, Sip, Relax, Enjoy, the Helicopter Wine Tour. Let's start with the Cayuse Experience, Package 110. If you couldn't make it to David and Patricia's house for dinner, bring their wine home to your house. Another incredible donation from David and Patricia Nierenberg Cellar, a 9-year vertical of Cayuse, sampling 2 of their vineyards, their Armada and their N. Chamberlain vineyards. And look, instead of me telling you about it, let's hear directly from David himself.
Christophe Baron, a young French winemaker from a champagne-producing family, visited Walla Walla, Washington, and found that the terrain and the geology there were remarkably similar to the northern Rhone Valley in southeastern France, which is famous around the world for producing terrific Syrah wines. So he created the Cayuse Vineyards along the Oregon-Washington state border to make great Syrah, and sure enough, he quickly became one of the best Syrah producers in the country, if not the world. We have been able to buy from him almost since inception, and we're therefore offering to you today 4 cases of 9-year verticals from the different vineyards that make up Cayuse, to which you are welcome to bid for the benefit of the Humane Society. Patricia's been on the board of the Humane Society for 15 years. It's one of our favorite charities. We're delighted to support it by offering to you this rarity, which is going to be very hard for you to replicate anywhere else.
So we love David and Patricia and their generosity. David said one thing. He said there were 4 cases. This auction lot is for 1 collection of bottles, right? So this is we're just doing one of those. And look, these wines got great wines. Great wines get great scores as well, right? So some of those scores include the 05 Armada is a 100-point wine. The 06 Armada is a 99-point wine. The 07 in Chamberlain, along with 2 other wines, scored 98 points. This is a score chaser's dream. The opening bid on this was at $1,260. And then on the next lot, the Fly, Sip, Relax, Enjoy, the Helicopter Wine Tour, this is a chance for 2 people to enjoy the ultimate day of wine tasting in the hills and valleys of the Coast Range foothills. Make your way to McMinnville Airport, where Tour Divine by Heli is going to give you a VIP welcome, treat you to a delicious breakfast of bites with a glass of local sparkling wine, then get you up in the air for a day of wine tasting unlike anything you've ever experienced before. You'll enjoy unparalleled views of the gorgeous McMinnville AVA, get a good look at each vineyard as you fly in, then enjoy VIP tour and tastings at a variety of vineyards. They'll work with you to choose from these vineyards because you can go to Coeur de Terre, J. Wrigley, Maisara Vineyard, and Momtazi Vineyards, Yamhill Valley Vineyards, Youngberg. Every stop, you're going to receive VIP treatment. At one place, you'll enjoy a gourmet picnic lunch, have dinner that night at Joel Palmer House, and then settle in for the night at La Bastide Bed and Breakfast. Good for a year. One catch, you got to be 21. Who didn't see that coming? The opening bid on this was at $900. No, $700. Oh my gosh, the bidding's already off and rolling. Let's check in first, though, on the Cayuse Experience, Package 110. Jameson Morris, thank you, Jameson, in at $1,260. Sharon West, though, came in and bid $1,450. Currently sitting with Sharon West at $1,450, looking for $1,650. 1,640. 1,450 is bid, looking for 1,640. Yes, 1,450 was Sharon, looking for 1,640. For Jameson, you know, I appreciate the bid to kick us off. If you want to win, you're going to have to bid again. And on the SIP Fly, the helicopter adventure, Tracy Coleman kicked us off at $700. Dr. Gene Shaw in at $900. Gene's got great taste, put together the Walla Walla package. Dave York bid $1,100. Gene back in at $1,300. Morgan Geiger came in at $1,300. Oh, and Gene back in at $1,300. Morgan in at $1,500. Gene's in at $1,700. Morgan, it's a bidding war. Morgan at $19, Gene at $21, Morgan at $23, Gene back in at $2,500. Gene Shaw's our current leader in the clubhouse, at $2,500, looking for $2,007. Looking for $2,007. $2,500 is bid now, looking for $2,007. Your own little taste of wine tasting heaven. All you got to do is bid $27. $2,500 is bid, looking for $2,700. And let's go check back in with Jameson. I'm glad you heard me. The Cayuse Experience. Jameson back in at $1,640. Oh no, Sharon West in at $1,830, looking for $2,020. 2020. Hey, let 2020 work for you this time around. $1,830 is bid, looking for 2020. $1,800 is bid, looking for 2020. 2020, your chance to bid 2020. Your chance to actually enjoy that number wholeheartedly. Bid $1,830 with Sharon West, looking for 2020. And on the flying, Gene Shaw, currently still our leader in the clubhouse at $2,500, looking for 27. 2,500 is bid, looking for 2,007. Looking for 2,007. Sharon West in at 1,830 on the Cayuse, looking for a bid of 2,020. Seems like things have slowed down and cooled, or people are waiting for the last minute, so let's call it 30 seconds left to get those bids in. Yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, or off you go. The computer is relentless, as we all know, so you've got less than 20 seconds left to get, and look, if you always wanted to be an Instagram influencer or already are, there is nothing better than a day of wine tasting in a helicopter to boost your page views, right? I mean, that is the ultimate, like, I've been there, you ain't, baby. We're in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot G is sold. G, golly gee willikers. Where do you go from there? What you do is you run off screen and panic everybody away. Grab a bottle of water while the video plays. That's where you go from there. But you go to Italy. Lot H, package 112, Viva l'Italia. Up to 8 people. 8! Journey to Cortona, Italy for a week-long getaway in Tuscany. You're going to spend 7 nights, 8 days in Casa San Marco, a completely remodeled, historic 4-bedroom home occupying the top 2 floors of a former 16th century palazzo in Upper Cortona. Overlooking the stunning Church of San Francesco, along with a beautiful valley below, incredible amenities, lovingly renovated, modern details with historic aspects intact, and Cortona is an amazing Tuscan town. Tons to see, but also it's close to plenty. If you rent a car, you can day trip to Florence, Montepulciano, Arezzo, Siena, Pienza, Lake Trace, Meno, or Chianti. Enjoy amazing food, fabulous wines, genuinely nice locals, one of whom is a chef who's going to come to the house, give the 8 of you a hands-on cooking class while you're there, plus you'll have a $500 gift card to spend as you see fit, and because it's Italy, a bottle of wine. And not the best part, but one of the good parts is this is good for 3 years. You've got until 2023 to go take advantage of this experience, and let me tell you, that is plenty of time, and I see there are plenty of you agree with me, because Denise Gerke kicked us off. Denise bid $2,300, and then Cammie and Welcome Back Sir bid $2,960. Jennifer Blevins bid $3,290. Robert Hitchcock, max bid placed by Jennifer up to $3,620. Robert Hitchcock said, Max, I got you, buddy, bid $3,950, and then Royce Mason in at $4,200. 6,280. And then Bill Kavanaugh, new bidder, welcome in, 4,610. Royce Mason in at 49.40. Bill Kavanaugh back in at 5,270. And then, Bill Kavanaugh placed a Bill had a max bid in place, bid 5,600. Bill had a max bid in place at 5,930. Patty Moeller and Royce Mason trying to outbid Bill, but Bill's got max on his side. Currently at $5,930, looking for $6,260. $5,930 is bid, looking for $6,260. Yes, $5,930 is bid, looking for $6,260. Whoa, wouldn't it be fun to go to Italy? And here's the thing. We've all been through a lot in 2020. Right? We know that, especially Italy. And when the time is right, as Bill Kavanaugh bid $6,260, currently looking for $6,590, and when the time is right and we can travel to Italy again, you know, of all the people in the world, the Italians are going to have the most open arms and loving hearts and welcome you in for the best time ever. You've got 3 years to do it. Bill's currently the leader in the clubhouse at $6,260, looking for a bid of $6,590. $6,590, Patty's in at $6,590, looking for $6,920. $6,590 is bid, looking for $6,920. $6,590 is bid, looking for $6,920. $6,590, looking for $6,920. Fun, all these fun numbers to get to say. $6,590 is bid, looking for $6,920. Patty's in at $6,590, looking back to you, Bill. I appreciate your use of max. And here's the thing with max. Sometimes you set max and that was really it. That was the max, and there you go. But no, Bill's in at $6,920, now looking for $7,250. $6,920 is bid, looking for $7,250. $6,920 is bid, looking for $7,250. Yes, no, maybe so. This is going to be the last chance, or off we go. Patty, it's time to come back in at $7,250. Bill's in at $6,920, looking for $7,250. Let's start the countdown timer. 30 seconds left to get the trip to Italy as we're off and rolling. Bill's currently the leader in the clubhouse, looking to you, Patty, and everyone else to bid. And here's the thing. You've got 3 years. 3 years to go to Italy and enjoy this trip. And it said, look, you can take 8 people. You don't have to take 8 people. You could go as a couple and sleep in a different bedroom every other night and have a great time while you're there too. But you can take up to 8 people as we say yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, or off we go. Last chance, and it's Ciao Italia, sold. Package 112 is sold, and now the auction's going to the dogs. And the cats, because Lot I has 2 packages. Package 113, it's a dog's world, and package 114, hang out with the big cats. Let's talk about It's a Dog's World, because this is a perennial auction favorite, and we appreciate it every year. One lucky pooch gets to spend the next year playing with the pack at a dog's best friend. Owner Ann Knipp and manager Jamie Ross have been longtime supporters of our event. Thanks again, we appreciate you. A Dog's Best Friend has been making the work week the dog's favorite days since way back in 2000. Yep. A Dog's Best Friend, the first dog care in Clarks County to offer canine turf, keeps dogs cleaner, it's better on their joints. The whole staff specializes in keeping your dog happy, healthy, and sane so that when you pick them up and take them home at the end of the day, your pup's content to simply be with you. You get to drop in daycare for a single dog 5 days a week for a full year at either of a Dog's Best Friends locations. You can either the Southeast Hearthwood Boulevard or the Northeast 78th Street location. They also do weekend boarding, which you can work out with them, Your dog has to pass a temperament screening, have all their vaccines up to date. The opening bid on this was at $4,000. And then our next package, 114, hang out with the big cats. 4 people. Make your way to Scott Mills, Oregon, home of Wildcat Ridge. It's a 501c3 nonprofit, no-kill, last hope sanctuary for big cats, where you are going to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of Wildcat Ridge. It's an accredited sanctuary. It is not a touring sanctuary. It's not open to the public. They only donate a couple of these a year. We're lucky enough at the Humane Society of Southwest Washington to get one of them. Wildcat Ridge is home to bobcats, caracals, cougars, hybrids, lynx, servals, and of course, tigers. You're going to get a VIP tour of the facility, learn each cat's story, see how it is cared for. Plus, cat lover that you are, you get a Tiger Wave vase by Maxine Magruder, a gold and peridot earring and matching pendant set, a sleeping jaguar pin with matching earrings, and a $100 Visa gift card to spend in the gift shop while you're there. The opening bid on this was at $1,225. So let's go back in and check in on It's a Dog's World. Jane Bailey kicked us off and bid $4,090. And then Sharon West. Sharon, you've been one of our big bidders throughout the whole auction tonight. We appreciate every bid you've made. Sharon West bid $5,260, and then Alan Gabriel bid $6,430, and we're currently at $6,430, looking for a bid of $7,600. And look, here's the deal. The value on this is at $11,000 plus. It's $11,700 value. So this one, you're still in good range, well below value at $7,600, getting everything for you. And here's the thing. If you've got a dog that has a lot of energy, a dog's best friend is actually going to be your best friend.
That's Maui's favorite place.
Maui's favorite place. Then we'll check in on the bidding on Hang Out with the Big Cats. Diana Wilkinson kicked us off at $1,225, and Kelly Taylor bid $1,575. And then Michael Taylor just came in big, said, forget Max, I'm going huge, and bid $3,325. Michael Taylor's currently our leader in the cat house at $3,325. $3,325 is bid, looking for $3,675. $3,325 is bid, looking for $3,675 on the Hang Out with the Big Cats. And we'll check back in on Alan Gabriel, still our leader in the clubhouse at $6,430 on It's a Dog's World. Let's start the countdown timer. 30 seconds left. As Danny, I'm going to tell you one quick story.
Go.
I had a friend who had an Australian Shepherd that they used to leave at home all day while they were at work every day. And their dog figured out how to open the fridge, get out all the food it wanted to eat, eat whatever it could, and then whatever it didn't eat, it peed on and left it there on the kitchen floor.
Boy.
A dog's best friend makes sure that never happens to you, right? Your last chance is we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Wow.
There's some bidding coming in good as we're closing out these last two lots. And now, Danny, believe it or not, we're down to Lot J, package 115, a weekend getaway to the Coeur d'Alene Resort, our last lot of the night.
Oh, boy.
So soon? I know, right? Two people enjoy an extended weekend getaway to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. You make your way to Coeur d'Alene to the Coeur d'Alene Resort, where you're going to spend 3 nights, 4 days in one room in the Lake Tower, loaded with amenities. Private balcony, wall-to-wall picture windows, gas fireplace. It's the ultimate in luxury and the ultimate setting for golf. Enjoy 1 round a day on the resort's legendary course, famed for its island green par 3 on screen right now. Plus, you'll have a $200 spa credit every day you're there. So go get massages, get all the kinks of your golf game worked out. Plus you have a dining credit and golfer's breakfast every day. And if that weren't enough, you can head into town, get a Segway tour for 2 of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. The opening bid on our last package of the night was at $1,047. Heather Mills kicked us off at $1,047. And then Nikki Lynn Wan came in at $1,272. Jameson Morris bids $1,497. Nikki Lynn Wan comes back in at $1,722. Then Stacia White is in at $1,947. And Mary Zeman bids $2,172. Our current leader in the clubhouse at $2,172, looking for $2,397. Mary's in at $2,172, looking for $2,397. This is it, people. Our last lot in the auction tonight. Mary's the winner. Mary's winning right now at $2,172, looking for $2,397. And again, Coeur d'Alene, nice thing, driving distance. Doesn't take you too long to get there. It's just far enough away to feel like you've gone somewhere, but then be light years different than the world you're used to living in while you're here at home.
Absolutely.
2,172 is bid, looking for 2,397. Last chance to bid us in our auction on stage, on screen tonight. Let's set the countdown timer and say you've got 30 seconds left, everybody.
Max.
30 seconds left as Jameson Jameson Morris comes in at 2,397. And Jameson, I love it, all caps. Like Jameson's like, Jameson Morris bids 2,397, looking for 2,622. Julia Tickerhoof is in at 2,622, looking for Jameson, you're out, got to get back in. There's 10 seconds left. And oh, that 10 seconds is going to turn into something else as we come down to our last 5. Yes, no, maybe so. Fair warning or off we go. Last chance to bid us on our auction tonight and sold. Done, 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 done.
Greg, you know what? That was awesome. That was awesome. I told you he talks fast. I told you the man is a magician, and we raised a lot of money. That was so much fun, raising that much money for all the animals at the Humane Society. Oh my gosh, great job, buddy. Thank you, everybody, for bidding from home at your parties. My friends Rod Cook and Jeff Burns and Gina and Mark Mead. Thank you guys so much for joining in all the fun tonight. This was a great event, and Greg, couldn't have been possible without you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Danny, the pleasure was all mine, sir. Yeah. The pleasure was all, oh, here, I bumped it back over, sorry. Oh, now we'll go there.
There
See?
we go.
Hey, live theater, everybody. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank all of you watching on screen for everything you have done. And here's the thing. If you want to donate because you didn't get the auction item that you were going for, you haven't had a chance yet to donate tonight, you can still do it. There's still opportunities. I'm going to bounce over here just one quick time.
Yes.
I said we'd check in and see, and yeah, we got more pledges that came in on our appeal, so we appreciate all of you, especially Susan Courtney. You pledged your $1,000. All the pledges we appreciate. If you haven't had a chance to donate, you can still do it. The link that you've been using all week is going to be open, and remember, the Super Silent is open until tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
I love that. Oh, man, what a great night. Ladies
what a great night. Here we go.
Cheers to the Humane Society, to all the animals, to all of you at home. Thank you for being here. And on behalf of the cats, dogs, puppies, and kittens, thank you and God bless you.